JavaScript is one of the more in-demand programming languages, and it's really easy to program in. Now, you're probably thinking, how can programming be easy? Well, programming isn't exactly that hard. It's just a lot of the information out there and a lot of the tutorials out there make things way more complicated than they are. So in this tutorial series, I'm going to show you all the basics to JavaScript and to programming in general. You can actually use a lot of these concepts in other languages here. And of course, if you do learn JavaScript, it is a highly marketable skill, as is JavaScript is one of the more in-demand programming languages. So I hope you take the course, and I'll see you guys in the course. Welcome everybody. In this tutorial series, I'm going to show you how to code in JavaScript. It's going to be a small 1-hour tutorial series, but in this hour you will learn a lot about JavaScript. This course is obviously best for people who have never coded before, and if you have coded before in some other language, you'll find that JavaScript is actually quite awesome, and it's really fun to program with. I like JavaScript. In fact, it's probably one of my more favorite languages to work with. Alright, so the one thing you will need for this tutorial series is Google Chrome. Now, you're probably either running Internet Explorer, Firefox, or maybe even Safari. I would just go download Google Chrome right now. The reason is that Google Chrome has the best support for JavaScript, and I would highly recommend using it. I do all my development for HTML5 and anything on Chrome, and it's really good. The second thing you'll need is this free website called JSBin, and you can see that it's up right now, and you can see that there's this HTML code here, which you may or may not be familiar with, but don't worry, I'll be going over this. But it also has CSS, JavaScript, and a console, and I'm just going to click those here, and they'll also see something like this that's run with JS. All this is that you can make applications with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and you can see the output of JavaScript not only within the web page, but within a console, which is what JavaScript can also be run in. All right. So you can download Google Chrome. If you don't download Chrome and something doesn't appear the same in the tutorial series, that's probably the #1 reason why. The #2 reason why is that something has maybe happened, changed in the JavaScript world, and it probably won't happen that way. But anyway, let's go on to the next tutorial and let's start to code with JavaScript. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.